Welcome to Kala's Math World. Suppose that you are asked to buy 20 pens for a class. If the price of the pen is going to become 10 rupees, then total money is needed is nothing but 20 into 10, which is equal to 200 rupees. But if the price of the pen is rupees 5, how much money is needed? Yes, that is 20 into 5, which is equal to 100 rupees is needed. So as the price of the pen is going to change, your total money needed is also going to change. So this can be written in the form 20 into x, where x is the price of the pen. So as the price changes, this value is also going to change. So this way of expressing our sum with the help of variables, constants and any arithmetic operation, we will call it as algebraic expression. So algebraic expression is nothing but the expression that is made up of variables, constants, coefficients and arithmetic operation. So here we have used x as the variable, 20 as the constant here. So constant can be anything, any constant value, that is natural numbers 1, 2, 3 etc. like that, pi. So this is also a constant, right? So this type of constant value will be there. And variables, here we took x, so instead of x there can be y, there can be a, b. So we can represent any letter so that this value is not correct, sorry, the value is not constant, so it keeps on changing. So here itself we can say that for the first case our price was 10, second case our price was 5. So this type of value which is keep on changing, we will call it as variable. So constant is a quantity which has a fixed value. So this value, constant value, is not going to change. Like this 20 pen is a constant, this is not going to change. So this we will call it as constant. Variable is a quantity that is prone to change with the context of the situation. So whenever the situation changes, if the value is changing, then we will call it as variable. Suppose that you wanted to buy 10 pens and 20 pencil for the class. Okay, so price of the pen is going to become x and price of the pencil is going to become y. So if we want to find out what is the total cost of this, so we will represent, we will add this like this. So 10x plus 20y we will find out. So whenever the value of x changes, y changes, this whole value is going to change. So this is one part and this is another part. So this is called one term of an expression. This is the second term of an expression. So terms of an expression is a part of an expression which are formed separately then added together. So here this is the first term. So this 10x is we formed separately. So this is the price of the pen and this is the price of the pencil. So these two are separately formed. Then to find out the whole value we added together. So these are the terms of the expression. This is the first term and this is the second terms. Example, 4x and 5 are added to form an expression 4x plus 5. So here we got the expression 10x plus 20y, and when we are adding 4x, this is the first term and 5 is the other term. So when we are adding this together, this form the expression 4x plus 5. Now, what is an equation? So we have learned what is the expression, algebraic expression. Now, to learn the equation, so when we are having the algebraic expression like this and when it is equated to some other value, suppose that 4x plus 5 is equal to 2y. So when we are looking at this, we can see that there is an equal to symbol and there is some value on the left hand side of the equal to symbol. So there is a left hand side and one equal to symbol is there and this value is matched to the right hand side of the expression. So here we are having LHS and RHS, one equal symbol. So statement of equality of two algebraic expressions. So here is first algebraic expression is 4x plus 5, second one is 2y. and there is a statement of equality. So here we are having equal also. So a statement of equality of two algebraic expression involving one or more variable is called equation. So this can be one variable or two variable or three variable also. So more variable we can represent. Example, 2x plus 4y plus 7z equal to 0. So this is also an equation. So here also we are having a left hand side one equal to symbol and right hand side. Here more variable is there. So one variable, x is a variable, y is a variable, 7 is a variable. And here how many terms are there? So here 1, 2, 3 terms are there in the left hand side. So an equation is having left hand side and one equal to symbol will be there, and that value is equated to some value in the right hand side. So when two algebraic expressions are connected with the sign of equality, they form an equation. So this equation part is very important in the equation. So example, 2x plus 5 is equal to 8. So here also we can see that, so there is 2x plus 5 is an expression, 8 is an expression. So here one equal to symbol is there. So here this is an equation in one variable, only one x is there. And consider the second example, 9x plus 4y is equal to 8x plus 2y. So here left hand side also an algebraic expression is there with the two variable. Same way right hand side also we are having algebraic expression with two variable. So these are all examples for equation. We have learned about equation. Suppose that x square plus y is equal to 5. So what is the power of this equation? So how will you find out the power? So we have to just check it out. For this term, what is the power? So variable is having 2 as the power here. So for the first term, we are having 2 as the power. For this term, y term, we are having 1 as the power. So what is the highest number among this? That is 2. So degree of this equation is going to become 2 here. Suppose that x plus y is equal to 10. So in this case, what is the degree power here? Here it is power is 1 and here is also power is 1. So here we are having two variables and each variable is having 1 as the power. So here degree of this equation is going to become 1. So when the degree is 1, we will call it as that is a linear equation. So this x plus y is equal to 10 is going to become linear equation. So in a linear equation, highest power should be 1 only. That is degree of that equation should be 1. So in linear equation we can have so many variables. So we can write it as x plus y plus z is equal to 8, or we can write it as x1 plus x2 plus etc. xn is equal to 7. This way also we can write it as. So here x1 is a variable, x2 is a variable, but all the variables is having only 1 as the power. So degree of this equation is equal to 1 means we will call it as linear equation. But what is the linear equation in one variable? So here one more is there. So here one variable. This also we have to consider. So here linear equation in one variable is an equation involving a variable in first degree. So degree should be 1 and there should be only one variable. For example, x plus 1 is equal to 8. So this case we for the left hand side here only one variable, only x is there and the degree is also 1. So in this case we will call it as this is a linear equation in one variable. So linear equation should have only degree as 1 and in one variable. If we are saying linear equation in one variable, then only one variable should be there. So this will be in the form of ax plus b is equal to 0. So here a cannot be 0 because if a is going to become 0 means there is no variable left out, right? Only b is equal to 0 means b is also going to become 0. So there is no variable left out. So we cannot say it is an equation with variable. So how will you find out the solution of this equation? So whatever the form, if an equation is in the form of ax plus b equal to 0, so we have to put the value to x such that it will satisfy this equation. Okay, so we have to put the values to such x such that x can be 1, 2 or 0.5 or 22/7. Any value we can substitute, but it should satisfy this equation, that is ax plus b is equal to 0. This condition should be satisfied. If any values is satisfying that condition, then we will call it as it is a root of the equation, that is the solution of the linear equation. So the value of the variable which satisfy the given equation is called the solution of the equation. It is also known as root of the equation. So solution of the equation, we will call it as root of the equation. So root of the equation is nothing but the solution of the equation. So when we are having ax plus b equal to 0, so ax plus b is equal to 0, how will you find out the solution? So we can just find out, that is ax plus b is equal to 0 implies a is equal to minus b. So this b will come to right hand side, and then x is equal to minus b by a. So for this equation, ax plus b is equal to 0, we have x is equal to minus b by a as the root of the equation. Otherwise we will call it as solution of the equation. How will you solve a linear equation? So we learned that ax plus b is equal to 0 is a linear equation when a is not equal to 0, right? So to solve this equation, we saw that x is equal to minus b by a is the root of this equation. So how we will find out this? So there are some rules to solve the linear equation. So first rule 1 is, same quantity or number can be added to both sides of the equation without changing the equality. So we can add same number to the left hand side and right hand side. So whatever we are adding in the left hand side, same number or quantity we have to add to the right hand side also. Suppose that 2x plus 5 is equal to minus 3. So here I am going to add minus 5. So this is a quantity, this is a number or quantity. So this minus 5 I can add to the left hand side and right hand side, right? So here 2x plus 5 plus, so I am adding this quantity, minus 5 I am adding. So when I am adding to the left hand side, same should be added to the right hand side also. So if you are doing like this, the value is not going to change. So here this plus 5 plus minus 5 is 0. So you will get 2x is equal to minus 3 plus minus 5. So how will you add two negative numbers? Yes, we have to add the both numbers and put a minus symbol before that, right? So when we are adding two negative numbers, we have to simply add the numbers and put the negative symbol. So here minus 3 plus minus 5 is nothing but minus of 3 plus 5, that is 8. So 2x is equal to minus 8. So here 2x plus 5 is equal to minus 3. This equation and this equation will have the same value. So same number can be added to both sides of the equation. So left hand side also we have to add and right hand side also we have to add. So whenever we are adding some value to the left hand side, if you are forgetting to add to the right hand side, your value is going to become change. So that is not possible. That is not accepted. So whatever you are adding to the left hand side, it should be added to the right hand side also. So that is the rule number 1. So rule number 2 states that a same quantity can be subtracted from both the sides of the equation. So here itself, adding minus 5 is equal to subtracting 5, right? So 2x plus 5 is equal to minus 3. This value we can write it as 2x plus 5 minus 5. So I am subtracting 5 from LHS, that is equal to minus 3 minus 5. So 5 I also subtracted from the right hand side also. So this value does not change. So similarly, I can multiply any number, non-zero number, without changing the equality. So whatever number we are multiplying on the left hand side, same thing we have to multiply with the right hand side also. Suppose that we are having 5x by 8 is equal to 2. Suppose that you are having an equation like this. So what will happen? I am going to multiply with 8 on both the sides. So our equation is going to become 5x by 8 into 8, which is equal to 2 into 8. So I am multiplying with 8 with the left hand side. So this is our left hand side. I am multiplying 8 with left hand side. So same value I am going to multiply with the right hand side also. So here this 8 and 8 will get cancelled because 8 is in the numerator also and denominator. So we can simply cancel it. So we will get 5x is equal to 16. 2 into 8 is equal to 16. So 5x by 8 is equal to 2. This equation and this equation will have the same value. So rule number 4 states that both sides of an equation may be divided by same non-zero number without changing the equality. Suppose that 5x is equal to 10. So we are having the equation like this. So here I am going to divide with 5 because if I am doing this, I will get the value of x, right? So 5x divided by 5. So if I am dividing 5 in the LHS, I have to put that in the RHS also. So 10 divided by 5. So this 5 and 5 will get cancelled. Here we will get 2 as the answer. So x is equal to 2. So we are getting the solution by doing this. So whatever the equation is there, so if you are doing all these 4 rules, any rules if you are applying, then we will get the solution, otherwise root of the equation. So all these rules together we will say as transposition. That is, any term of an equation may be taken to the other side with the sign changed. That is, whatever there in the LHS you can take to RHS with the sign change. So what is this sign change? So first example we learned that in the addition we will be adding same number to the left hand side and right hand side, right? So suppose that 2x minus 5 is equal to 10. So I am going to add plus 5 here and plus 5 over here also. That is nothing but I am taking this minus 5 all together to the right hand side. Both are similar. So I am transposing minus 5 to the RHS. So when I am transposing to the RHS, here it is minus symbol. In the RHS it will be plus symbol. So this will be equal to 2x is equal to 10 plus 5. So this is nothing but our first rule, that is adding same number to the left hand side and right hand side. Since it is in negative on the left hand side, we are taking that to the right hand side, so it will become positive. So when we are transposing, we will have, if it is in LHS it is in negative, in RHS it will be positive. So transposition of negative is nothing but positive. Suppose that 2x plus 5 is equal to 8. In this equation I am going to, rule number 2, I am going to subtract 5 from left hand side and right hand side. So that is nothing but I am taking this plus 5 to the right hand side. So what will happen? 2x is equal to 8 minus 5, right? So here I am subtracting minus 5, here also I am subtracting minus 5. So whatever in left hand side, if it is in positive, when it is taking to the other side, it will become negative. That is, positive is going to become negative via transposition. So positive transposition is negative and negative transposition is positive. Similar way, when we are multiplying something on the both sides, that is, for example, x by 2 equal to 5. So in this case I am going to multiply with 2, right, both the sides. So this is nothing but I am taking 2 to the right hand side. So whenever that is in division in left hand side, whenever I am taking to the right hand side, it will become multiplication, and whatever there in the multiplication, so here we can see that 5x equal to 10. So 5 and x is connected with 5 into x, right? So here what we have done, we are dividing on both sides. We have divided on both sides with 5, right? So here I am taking this 5 from left hand side to the right hand side, so it will become division. So whatever it is connected with multiplication in left hand side, so when I am taking to the right hand side, it is going to become division. So same thing will happen if I am taking from right hand side to left hand side. What will happen? So this positive is going to become negative here. This negative is going to become positive here. This multiplication is going to become division here, and this division is going to become multiplication here. So this is the transposition. Whatever the arithmetical operation, when it is changed to the other side of equal to symbol, then its sign is going to become changed. Positive will go to negative, negative will go to positive. Multiplication will go to division, and division will go to multiplication. Same way, whatever there in the numerator, when it is go to the other side of equation, it will go to denominator. This is nothing but multiplication is going to division, we have said, right? So this is whatever in the numerator, it will go to denominator here. So here 5x is equal to 10. Here 5 is in the numerator. I am taking to the other side. So x is equal to 10 by 5. So it went to the denominator. So this is connected with multiplication. When it is taken to the other side of the equal to symbol, it became division, right? So this is nothing but it is going to the denominator. Both are same. Similar way, whatever there in the denominator, so when I am taking to the other side of the equal to symbol, it will go to numerator. So here this is an example. X by 2, when I am taking to the other side, so here 2 is in the denominator, and when it is taking to the other side, it is going to the numerator. So this is nothing but division is going to multiplication. So division becomes multiplication when we are transposing. So these are the rules to find out the root of the equation. So these are some basic things in the algebraic expression or linear equation in one variable. So using these rules, we can find out the root of the equation. Hope everybody understood this video. If you have any doubt, please comment me. If you like this video, please share this and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.